What is going on, everybody? Welcome back for the second consecutive night. We've got another live before lock. Hope everybody's doing well. It's Tuesday. It's the last night of Cup night. And Jakob in the chat is like, I think I've figured it out. I think it's hashtag the cup. And you know what? You're wrong, Jakob. You're wrong because we mixed it up a little bit. Also, Jakob, you don't know this, but my brother's name is Jake. And we would lovingly call him Jakob as well. We'd make it a soft J. I don't know if yours is a soft J, but that is what we would do. We also got a hard J. We got Jacob in the chat. We got Jay Blaze here. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to take a look at tonight's NBA Cup slate. We're going to go through some lineups here as we I think this is the last, it's definitely the last games before we get to the knockout round version of the Emirates Cup. Not really sure what Sorare has in store for us for those, the knockout round contest. And then I actually flight officially booked. I'm going to be in Vegas in less than 2 weeks for the Emirates Cup. So it's very exciting. But Nick Gaming says I need the $5 this time. You do. Let's win some money, baby. Let's win some money. Or let's win some cards because we're gonna give away a So Rare NBA card. If you won something recently, you got paid out. Yes, this morning I sent out all of the rewards, so we're up to date, baby. And listen, if you get a year 1 or a year 2 So Rare NBA card when you win a giveaway, that usually means you got like a decent card. If you got a current in-season card, probably not as good of a play, but it's worth a little bit more, you know? People are putting into Cup, and you want to know what? You're wrong, guys. I made the giveaway tough. Today is my birthday, and in honor of that great video, I think his name is Bob Mike Gundy. I'm a man. I'm 40. That is the giveaway here. So in order to qualify, you have to put hashtag I'm a man. I'm 40. But I want you to say it like that as you put it into the chat. Jason, I hope you said it like that. I'm a man. I'm 40. That's how you got to do it. I hope you guys are all saying it just like that. Thank you, Vuvuzelas. Yeah, it's my birthday. I'm hanging out with all my friends on the internet. That's what I'm doing. Thank you, Jay Blaze. So thanks, guys. Yeah, it's my birthday. And you guys are the only people I've talked to today. That's not true. I talked to my wife this morning, but that's it, though. I haven't talked to anybody else. I have through text. This is the only words I'm saying. It's sounding way sadder than it is. It's not sad. Things are good. All right, let's just mess around here. Let's see what we got for some spreads, if you will. That's what she said. We'll look at some NBA spreads for tonight. And then we'll look at some projections. We'll do all that stuff. There you go. Happy birthday, sexy. Lutex gets it. Yes, it's Sag season, baby. It's Sag season. All right, let's look at some of these betting lines. Happy Origin Day. Yeah, happy Origin Day. Also, hey, cheers. If anybody's having a little sippy sip, I am because it's my birthday. I'm allowed to. What are we drinking? We have a Grim beer. Day of Radiance. That's what we're sipping on tonight. All right, let's take a look. It's in a book Reading Rainbow. Let's take a look at this shit here. So here's what we've got. 76ers are playing the Charlotte Hornets. Sixers are favored by 4.5 points. That's how bad the 76ers are. LaMelo Ball not playing basketball tonight. 76ers are only favored by 4.5. Paul George is playing. Tyrese Maxey's playing. The TikTok king himself, Jared McCain's playing for the Charlotte Hornets. Big Dick Nick Rich is back in action. I still don't think we have Mark Williams. Would love to have Mark Williams back. Don't believe we have him yet, but that's exciting. We got some Wednesday injury news. Elfrid Payton, after dropping 20-plus dimes, just got waived. That's brutal. All right, most of the injury news that I was just checking Underdog is for tomorrow, so that's not super helpful. Thank you, JT Charles. All right, so anyways, that's the Sixers-Hornets game. We've got the Wizards in Cleveland. This spread's crazy, 16.5 points, 234.5 total. Nothing really. I mean, Kyle Kuz is out. For the Bucks Pistons, 2.5-point spread. It's gonna be a tight game. This is the one I'm most excited to watch, even though I won't be able to watch because your boy's still working. But we got Bucks and Pistons, 220.5 total in this one. I think everybody's good to go. I think everybody's healthy in this one. Magic and the Knickerbocker, 4.5-point spread. The Knicks are favored. We need, as Celtics fans, we need those Magic to show up, baby. We're drinking some peach flavored pop. There we go, Jacob. Some peach flavored pop. Jacob, where are you from? Like Minnesota? Saying pop like that. Is it Minnesota, maybe in Illinois? I feel like Illinois, they might say it like that too. Anyways, Magic and Knicks, there you go. Pacers and Raptors, this is the sexiest fantasy game. Actually, it's not true. The second sexiest. 237.5 point total with the Pacers being faves. You got Utah and OKC. Now, OKC 13.5 point favorites, but I believe they do have to pile it on tonight to make sure they get through. Yeah, the Knicks need to win to advance. Grizzlies and Mavs. Mavs are just 3.5 point favorites. Look at this total, 243 and a freaking half. Then you got Suns and Spurs. Spurs, low-key, winning that group right now. We actually should look at the NBA Cup standings as well. Then you get the Warriors and Nuggets, and Draymond Green actually got ruled out. Draymond Green got ruled out in this game, so maybe that's why the pod god was projecting so well a little bit earlier. Nuggets 4.5 point faves in this one. Jokic should run wild. The Rockets and Kings, this is the line that has been the most confusing to me all day. Sacramento Kings have been very bad. Why are they favored by 1.5 points? Can somebody explain that to me? Why? Why are the Kings favored? Why are the Light the Beam Bros favored? I do not understand. Then you got Trailblazers and the Clippers. All I could say about the Rockets, and I'm going to check something on my end. You're not going to be able to see this, but I want to see if, maybe there's some injury news that I'm not aware of here in the late slate for the Houston Rockets. The Rockets, no, everybody's good to go. This doesn't make sense to me. Anyways, yes, Draymond is out. Let's remind the people here about the giveaway one more time. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put in the chat, but you got to say it just like this. I'm a man. I'm 40. You got to say it. If you're not saying it, I'm not going to give anything away. All right, I'm not going to. Let's go, Common Man. What's up, the Top Shot Common Man? All right, let's go over to our friends at projections.com, and we'll take a look at some of the guys that are locking and dropping. Let's see what we got. Let's get to 3K for Mike on his birthday. Magic, listen, I would love for us to get 90 new subs. I do not know if that's happening tonight. I don't know if we have enough juice on it. I didn't even plug this as well as I typically do. All right, we're going over to toptierprojections.com. Let's go over here. Let's do a quick refresh. Let's do a hard refresh. Let's go to the NBA Cup projections. What's going on? Hold on. All right, NBA Cup projections. Sorry, my guy Peter Overzet is DMing me a bunch right now, so my phone's blowing up. All right, so here we go. Let's blow it up a little bit. Let's sort by value here. So here, Vasily Micic continues to pop. Cap at 12. That's boosted up from our other day. Projects for 22. Hartenstein with a cap at 30 and a projection of 39. But this is how you can tell tonight is a little bit tricky, right? We don't have a lot of the big value plays here, like Hartenstein being the second best value with a number of 10. doesn't really smash, right? So Micic, Hartenstein, you got the pod god here with the cap of 17 projects for 27. When was the last time that this hasn't been updated though in a little bit? So I would say that Podziemski, looking at this Podziemski projection, I would actually say it's probably 30. Now, you say Draymond Green's out. I don't understand why that's good news for Pod God, but I actually do think it is. It just secures those minutes a little bit. I also think, like, listen, I'm not trying to get all sexual here, but Mr. Cumbuck, it's Jonathan Kuminga. He honestly gets a little bit of a boost with Draymond out as well. And then, of course, like Andrew Wiggins, too. I think ultimately this is a for game environment, I think this is a little bit of a downswing, like a downgrade for the Golden State Warriors. I don't love that Draymond's not there. I think it's bad for the offense. Alexander Skarsgård, he's going to cap at 26 for a projection of 35. You can see Jonas Valanciunas' projections come into, it's like relaxed a little bit. He's going to cap at 24 with a projection of 30. Trace Jackson Davis is down here. Timmy Hardaway Jr. is going to cap at 12, projection 18. And then Adem Bona, cap of 5 with the projection of 12. Yeah, Magic is saying it's Looney Day. It might be Looney Day. It might be Looney Tooney days. I'm going to be relying a lot on your guys' questions for this aspect of the show, mainly because, or for today's live before lock, but mainly because we have most of the injury news. I think the only things we're waiting on, Derek Lively is questionable, which would give a boost to Daniel Gafford, but Gafford didn't really get a massive uptick when Lively was out the most recent game. But I think that's really it. Steph's probable. I think that's it. So here's the lineup. There we go. So what's up, Super Carl? Thank you very much. Do you prefer Şengün or Harden tonight? I'll look at it in a second. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to show you guys my lineup. So this is what I'm rolling out tonight. We got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jonas Valanciunas, Cade Cunningham, Miles Turner, and Vasily Micic. That is my Emirates Cup lineup. I'm trying to cash for the fourth consecutive game week here in the rare streets. Actually, that's not true. I didn't cash the Tuesday one of last week because, as you guys remember, Giannis got ruled out. My common here, we've got Şengün, Wembanyama, Micic, Walker Kessler, and Alex Sarr. So those are the squads I'm rolling out with. Let's go back to that question here. At Mix is saying, do you prefer Şengün or the Harden? Are you gooning or hardening? I got a hard goon for you. All right, we got to relax. If we just look at straight projections, you see Şengün, we get to him by 0.6, though. It's by 0.6. Houston, I forget who Houston is playing. Let me look at that schedule again real quick. So Houston is playing the Kangs, Light the Beam. Oh, you know what I meant to? I said we were going to check the NBA Cup standings. So let's do that really quickly. Let's do that. And what I'll stop sharing screen and let's see if we can project who's going to be trying the hardest here. So the Rockets are 3-0 with a 55 point differential here. I think even if they lose this game, they're going through. So the Rockets, maybe that is why the Rockets are only favored. I mean, the Rockets are dogs by 1.5 because it doesn't matter as much for them. My counter argument would be it also doesn't matter for the Kings. So anyways, there's that. The Blazers, I don't think really have a shot either. Suns, Thunder, and Spurs are all 2-1 with a close point differential, so they're all going to be trying. Clippers are kind of eliminated as well. I think I would lean Harden over Şengün, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close, Admix. Good question. How soon can the Wiz trade Brogdon and or Jovel? I believe I think it's next week. I think it's early December. It's either early December or early January, I believe. I'm sure our guy Weisberg in the chat probably knows this. Hustle Hoops. What's up, Hustle Hoops? How is this lineup potential points? Giannis, Jamal Murray, Mobley, KJ Martin, Jordan Poole. I'm a little bit nervous about the KJ Martin stuff, but let's look him up. The Sixers also signed to a two-way deal Larry Nance's brother. I think it's Steve Nance or Gary Nance. No, it's not Gary, but it's something like that. KJ Martin has a cap of 12, and he projects for only 7. So just keep that in mind. I do love Giannis, Mobley, Jamal, and Poole, though. I do like Poole. Asar Thompson and Walker Kessler or Tobias Harris and Ayton. I think off the vibes alone, just looking at it, I'm going to say Harris and Ayton. But let's see. We've got Harris for 28. We've got Ayton for 33. So that's 61. And then you said Thompson or Kessler. Thompson for 13 and Kessler for 33. So, yeah, it's the Harris and good question, though. Harris and Ayton. What are projections saying for Poole and Bilal Koulibaly? Koulibaly's cooled off a little bit. He projects for 25. Poole projects for 32. So there you go. 25 for Bilal, 32 for Poole. No, it's definitely Micic. It's not close. Like, I don't know what the KJ Martin stuff we were looking at that made him pop so much recently. It's definitely Micic. Which two of Ja, Kyrie, and RJ? I freaking love RJ tonight. I'm just going to throw that out there. So he projects for 40, basically 41. Kyrie projects for 40. And then, who did you say the other one was? Kyrie. Ja Morant. I honestly, listen, I'm going to rank them No, I'm sorry. I'm ranking them RJ Barrett, Ja Morant, and then Kyrie. That's where I'm landing on that. All right. Is Desmond Bane a play? Yeah, man, I think Desmond's fine. The only issue, and I mentioned this earlier today in the VIP stream, he's going to cap at 25, projects for 29. The reason Desmond Bane's a play is because his cap has been so low. But the thing I would say, Steven, is that Memphis is in this weird spot right now where they just have so many guys. So, nobody is playing more than 30 minutes. Honestly, Jaren Jackson Jr.'s minutes has been the most stable. Probably has something to do with the Edey stuff, right? The injury. But with guys like, Marcus Smart, Scottie Pippen Jr., Vince Jackson, or Vince Williams Jr., they got Gigi Jackson coming back soon. They've got Luke Kennard, not to mention Bane, Jaren Jackson. You know what I mean? Just Santi Aldama. They've got so many guys. So they're all playing 25 to 28 minutes. That being said, a cap of 25, they're playing in the highest total of the night. I do think Memphis and Dallas, almost all of those plays are good. Philly ain't really got a big right now. That's why KJ popping. Yeah, I know they don't have one, but I don't know. I mean, he's popping for 7. That's what he's projecting for, 7. There we go. JV and Brogdon are December 15th. Thank you, Weisberg. I knew you would know. No, I knew you would know. Harrison Barnes does not project super well. Cap at 26, projection is 17.5. He's coming off that player of the month thing, right? So he's on a little bit of a heater. I don't really love it. There you go. Bane always kills the Mavs. Admix also saying, are you taking Scotty Barnes as a 40 to 48 L10 pick? Yeah, so I do underdog drafts, and this is just straight fantasy score, right? So you don't have to worry about L10. It's more of a draft. And this is what I would tell you. This is my rankings for today, just straight MVPs. This is how I had it ranked. I had Giannis number 1. You're splitting hairs between 2, 3, and 4. And it's Wemby, SGA, and Luka. I don't care what order you have them in, 2, 3, and 4. They're all right there. I have Scotty Barnes 5th. I went Scotty Barnes, Karl Anthony Towns, Franz Wagner, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Williams. I think that was the early the run that I had. So that's how I did. Oh, yeah, bemte Shupak. Imagine she say. Yeah, what about Plum Dog Millionaire? We can look at him. Give me a second here. Plumlee, I'm deep in my plums. He's got a cap of 15 with a projection of 20. So there you go. What's the best play under 39 besides Mobley? Top tier says Turner, but no, I'm not trusting him. Yeah. Well, listen, here's the thing, man. This is what I would tell you. So, this type of contest right now, I'm not interested in playing guys I trust. I'm playing Miles Turner because he's got the highest ceiling. I am trying to win these things, not necessarily coming 39th. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I would go the Turner route. I'll show you some other options. You said no Mobley. Some other options. You see Miles Turner, LOL. And then it's Isaiah Hartenstein. Obviously a great play. Jamal Murray, Darius Garland, Jared Allen. I'm a little bit nervous about the Cleveland stuff. They've got such a big spread and they can't really get out of they can't qualify for the next round of the cup. They've already been eliminated. So I don't really know how much they cook, How are we looking for Malik Monk? He's in form. Yeah, Monk is great. He's also starting now, so he gets a nice boost from that. The thing is, his cap's already up to 31, but I do think you could boost it up a little bit. I like that. Is there something like Underdog for outside of the U.S.? It's called a VPN. No, I don't know, actually. I mean, So Rare is honestly the closest thing, but I don't know. Somebody's beeping outside my window. Thank you, Magnum. Thank you. SGA feels most likely to explode because of the cup motivation. Yeah, but Wemby has the same motivation. The Spurs are right there too. The Spurs are also 2-1. So if Jokic was on a daily fantasy, I'm sorry, Amex. So they split that slate up. So if Jokic was on the slate, if we were doing the late slate as well, I would have gone Jokic, Giannis, and then that same order. Um, let's see what else we got. Yeah, IKB does do something similar. Speaking of IKB, we're gonna be talking with our guy Andy soon. What do you prefer? Yeah, Jokic would be my overall number one. Jason, I just listed all of those. Miles Turner's the best one, right? So if we just look at projections here, I'm certain by Malik. If we just look at projections, right, the Evan Mobley, and then the next one was Miles Turner, and then after that it was Isaiah Hartenstein, Jamal Murray, Darius Garland, Jared Allen, and then Pascal Siakam, Spicy Penis, Ricardo, Micic, and Spidey, or Luca and Bona. I don't trust the bonus stuff, guys. Like, I don't, maybe because I don't know enough about Adem Bona, but I think I would go he projects for 12. So, right, you're saying 12, and then you get 55 from Luca, right? So that's 67 versus Micic and Spidey. So Micic goes for 22, and Mitchell goes for 42. That's 6. So, yeah. Oh, wow. It's pretty close. But no, it's Mitchell and Micic for me. Can you please show Dame and Şengün and Fox? Yeah, sure, man. Sure. Yaya. All right, we've got Şengün. He projects for 46. We also said Dame. I don't love Dame tonight. I'm going to be honest. He projects for 41. And then Fox has been kind of in a funk a little bit since he went off. He projects for 43. So there you go. You prefer Giannis today instead of Jokic? That's totally fine. It's just a personal preference. I think it's pretty close. You do whatever you want. Best 49 and under. All right, Windy City. Best 49 and under. We got Scotty Barnes. He projects for 47.5. Alperen Şengün, 46. Then you got Harden for 46. Brandon Miller for 45. Mobley for 45. So there you go. There's a bunch of names. For you, big dog. Best 21 and under. All right, Gonçalo. Let's see what we got for you, mother. We've got Micic projects for 22. You got Pod God projecting for 26. Trace Jackson Davis for 25. So far, it looks like it's Pod God. The Pod God. Mason Plumdog Millionaire, Grayson Allen. Those are some options for you. Big dog. Yeah, we can look up at the book. Also, if you guys he projects for 42. Also, if you're just joining us, welcome to Jurassic Park. Do me a favor, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag I'm a man, I'm 40 into the chat, and that will qualify you for the giveaway. Sorry, I got to check something quickly here. Not Emmanuel quickly, though. Am I right? But yeah, we have 49 entrants into that, 79 here right now. What are we at for subs right now? Do I still have that up, or did I close that out? I think I closed it out. Oh, no, I didn't close it out. Let's see. What are we at for subs? So we get to 2910? 2909. One more sub to hit 2910. Let's do it. All right, hold on, Robert. Let me get those projections back up here for a second. What do we got? All right, so you said I have Jokic, Harden, Hartenstein, Micic, and a cap of 30 left. Who to play? Isaiah Hartenstein, if you have it. Oh, no, you said you have Hartenstein in there. All right, let's look by value. No, let's look by projection instead. Excuse me. So a cap of 30. The next best one after Hartenstein is probably going to be, there it is, Alexander Sarr, but he's a rookie, might be a little too expensive for you. We also have DeAndre Ayton, dominating. Reese, what's up, buddy? Sorry if you already answered this, excuse me, but how many teams still actually need to win? Yeah, so let's go back over to that here for a second, Reese. We did already talk about it, but not well, okay? So let's look at who's winning the groups here, right? So the Rockets pretty much already secured. The Rockets would have to lose this game by 50. So the Rockets are through. Then you have the Suns who are playing the Spurs. They are both 2-1 with a point differential. The Suns right now leading that by 19. However, OKC is playing the Utah Jazz. So if the Thunder win by more than what the Spurs or Suns win by, they essentially are winning the group. So OKC has the best path forward winning this group. But the Suns and Thunder will be we will be battling it out for the the wild card. However, if you look at Group C, right, in the West, we know that Dallas is playing Memphis. Memphis can't go through. Dallas has a point differential of plus 40 fucking 1. So the Warriors, without Draymond Green, are playing that game tonight against the Nuggets. If the Nuggets beat the Warriors and Dallas wins, Dallas is going to win that group. It's not going to be close because their point differential is huge. Now, because if the Warriors drop the 3-1, and right, the Suns and Spurs play a close game, whoever wins that game could also go through. So those are the teams like still competing. Dallas, Golden State, Suns, Thunder, Suns, Thunder, Spurs, and then the Rockets. But even the Rockets don't have to really try. When we look at the East, right, the winner of the Magic Knicks game definitely goes through. If the Knicks beat the Magic, it's almost guaranteed that the Magic go through as well. In Group B, whoever wins this Pistons-Bucks game goes through. And then Atlanta is already going through. But also, if the Magic beat the Knicks, the Magic are through. And then if the Pistons beat the Bucks by enough that the Celtics point differential is higher than the Bucks or vice versa, then the Celtics will go through. I feel like fucking Charlie Day and It's Always Sunny right now, but there you go. So you don't have a Bona for him? No, I'm Sans Bona. I'm Sans fucking Bona, kid. All right, let me go back to the projections here. Dude, I feel crazy in there. Do you think Şengün and Harden are under projected here? I think both. So what's tough about this right now is both of those teams, like obviously they still want to win those games, right? But they don't have the same intensity that some of the other ones have. You know what I'm saying? Because they're already kind of eliminated. Jakob back in the chat. Giannis and Podgod or Mobley and Brandon Miller. And yeah, it is with the soft J. What's up, son? I knew it. Jakob. Is it Jakob Nich Rucic? I shouldn't have rolled the R. Rucic. Or Ruzic. Ruzic? Whatever. I should shut the fuck up. Listen, man, it's hard to take Mobley. Fuck. I think I would go Giannis and Podziemski. Only because, listen, I know that Miller has been on fire. It's hard for me not to play the guy that can score 80 on his own, you know? So I think I would do this. Is this for prize pick? You want some I'll give you some fucking prize picks. We're more of an underdog, brother. We do more underdog over here. Sign up using promo code HOLD for 100% deposit bonus match up to $1,000 and a free pick 'em. But I got some stuff. We're doing so rare right now, but I got some pick 'em slips for you. Over 2.5 dimes for Kevin Durant. Over 1.5 dimes for Jaren Jackson Jr. Over whatever the points, rebounds, and assists are for RJ Barrett. There's some picks for you, baby. Ja and Grant or Turner and Ayton? I would go John Grant here. Do you prefer Poole or Turner? Well, listen, dude, the numbers are going to tell you Turner. Both of these make me nervous. Jordan Poole projects for 32. Turner projects for 41. I do like the environment of the Pacers Raptors game a little bit more. It's close though. Would you personally take Hartenstein over Monk? I would. The reason why is there are games where Malik Monk goes 4 for 12 shooting, finishes with 12 points and 2 assists or something like that. Hartenstein feels like he has a pretty safe floor with 8 points and 12 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like the floor of that. I also like the ceiling of it a little bit more. I think I would lean that direction. I would take Hartenstein over him. I do like Monk though. I think it's fine, but that's where I'd go. Daniel, what's up, Daniel? Luka and Simons or Giannis and Podgod? I do Giannis and Podgod. What's the best play with a cap of 15 besides the Plum Dog Millionaire? It's Vasily Micic. Micic is the next best guy. Also, Tijan Salud. He also projects pretty well there with a cap of 15, a projection of 21. And then you see Timmy Hardaway Jr. Oh, wait, you were saying Mike Weisberg, but also thanks to me because my name is also Mike. So there you go. All right, seeing some people catch up with a giveaway. What else we got here? The Warriors are already in it since it's direct. Oh, is that true? Did I fuck that up? Are the Warriors already in? Did I mess that up? Oh, apologies. That you're right. You are right. Damn it. Thoughts on my Scotty Barnes and Jokic getting a triple-double? I love it. You know what? Let me throw another one. Cade Cunningham. What if he gets a triple-double? Jalen Suggs or Jeremy Grant? Who's projected more? I can't believe I did that big, long rant and then messed that part up. My apologies, guys. Suggs projects for 29. Grant projects for 25. So open up that mouth and Suggs. It's Jalen Suggs time. What's up, Snoopaloop? To Hartenstein over Suggs for sure. Mark Williams could play, but would have a minute limit. Please, God, let's bring Mark Williams back. Let's bring him back. Bring back Marky Williams. Brunson, Harden, or Şengün. I would rank them Harden, Şengün, Brunson. Şengün projects a little bit better, but that's where I would go. And yeah, the Warriors are in. Okay, so I messed up that point differential thing. Barnes, I like Scotty Barnes the best tonight. I do. Let me see what Underdog has. Let me see. Oh, Mo's in the chat. Making a marketplace buy tonight. Go safe with Malik Monk or restore. Yeah, dude, I'm not going to tell anybody to buy. Nobody should buy Mikal Bridges. But with that being said, we should point out none of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do. Something like that, right? Snoop, this is actually pretty close. I'm curious what I think it's probably Brunson, Mobley, Bane. Because I don't think they're going to like the Cade projections as much, but that's pretty close. So Cade projects for 43, Zubac projects for 34. So what's that, 77? And then Caldwell Pope projects for 18 and a half, which is, oh my God, 97, 96, 90, 95, 95 and a half, something like that, 95, 96, around that range. Brunson, let's see. Brunson projects for 41. Mobley's going to project for 45. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely going to be it's definitely that third one. I do like Cade, though. I feel like Cade's a little bit higher than that. The Bane projection, yeah, we were just looking at that. He projects for just under 30. And then Robert was saying, what about that 38 cap, huh, son? It's going to be, let's see. Let's look by value. The first one, I think it's still going to be, there it is, Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley's the best one. The next guy is going to be Miles Turner, and then it's the same guys you've been listing, Hartenstein and stuff like that. How about Jabari Walker? Yeah, dude, when you said dumpster play, I mean, yeah, hopefully they lose by 100 and it'll be worth it. He projects for just under 10, so do whatever you want there. Do whatever you want. Speaking of doing whatever you want, if you didn't enter the giveaway here, you're going to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag I'm a man, I'm 40, but you got to say it out loud. If you're not saying it out loud, I'll know. I will know if you're not saying it out loud. Back to the drawing board. Thanks. Yeah, sorry, Mo. I tried, Mo. I listen, man. I might be the wrong person to be asking about my Bona. I don't really know. I don't trust it. I mean, I trust him. He's probably a very trustworthy guy. I'm sure there's no skeletons in his closet. He seems nice. But I don't know if I want to roll it out there. I mean, listen, but if you don't have better options, like I'm not saying don't play him. Like if you're looking for a sub 10 cap of a play for so rare, then I think you should do it. Cornette and Pritchard carrying my contender. There you go, Allen. Let's go, Allen. Thank you, Sunshine. You got 25 left. Who are the best plays around there? Yeah, 25 is a weird range tonight. Let's see. Or let's look at value again. Yeah. So Podziemski, Jonas Valanciunas. I'm playing Jonas. I don't know if that helps. Trace Jackson Davis. I do think Trace, like, this should be updated at this point. No, I think Trace Jackson Davis is pretty interesting. Also, listen, Looney's not projecting because it hasn't been updated yet. Looney's probably a pretty good play there. Does Anthony project? Well, let's check. I don't think so. I think he projects okay. Yeah, cap of 24, projection of 26. We got Bane over 2.5 threes. There you go. I like that. Common man. Thank you, Keeper. Let's see. Anything else? No, I think we caught up. We caught up on the chat, baby. Happy National Wish a YouTube star a happy birthday. There you go, baby. Also, hey, listen, if this is your first time hanging out or you only watch live before lock, the NBA Bit's back tomorrow. It's back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. over on our other channel. So make sure you go check that out. The NBA Bit with Mike Zakarian. Go check out our playback room. Sign up for the VIP that we got. We got a lot of stuff cooking over here. Thoughts on your favorite? No, Lindy Waters can fuck right off. It's Hershey. I'm not going to give any takes on Lindy Waters. Robert says Harden and Poole or Barnes in the best 35 cap. I think I would do Barnes in the best 35 cap. Although, listen, what is like Barnes projects for 47? No, you should probably just do Harden. You should just do Harden and Poole. Oh, there you go. So Grady Dick's getting warmed up, huh? He's getting fluffed. Grady Dick's getting fluffed. Let me see. Torian Prince is available to play. Giannis available to play. Micah Potter's doubtful. I don't know who that is. All right. All right. We'll take it. We'll take it. No, it was too bad. I'll never play Lindy. I've paid real American dollars for that. I paid American dollars to have Lindy Waters get 2 rebounds and not play the rest of the game. The wildest thing that I'm going to do for my 40th, I'm going to host trivia. That's what I'm doing. You know what I did? This is, you guys probably don't want to hear this. This is what I did today. So every time it gets cold in New York, you have to just kill a bunch of mice. Just happens. It's an old city. You're in the city, a lot of apartments, buildings next to each other. We went away for Thanksgiving, but we had an exterminator come to the apartment before we left for Thanksgiving. What I did today was, take out 5 to 6 corpses of mice that died while we were gone. That's what I did today. That's the wildest thing I did on my 40th birthday. And then I got to go to work after this. But what I'm really doing, I spent some time this past weekend. We did some Top Golf and then went to the Trillium Brewery in Canton, Massachusetts with some family and friends. And then on Saturday, I'm going to be hanging out in Brooklyn with some friends. So that's what I'm actually doing for my birthday. But today, I woke up early. I had coffee. I spilled a full cup of coffee. I got a little workout in. I started watching this show called The Agency that I'm pretty excited about, and also some new show on HBO. That's what I did. I had a very chill 40th birthday so far, which has been kind of nice. It's been kind of nice, especially because I'm going to Vegas in less than 2 weeks. I'm trying not to go Grady Dick hard tonight and or this week because I got to mentally prepare for Viva La. Also, if anybody's going to be out there, if anybody's going to be out in Vegas for the in-season tournament, hit me up. Hit me up. I'm going to be out there with our friends from So Rare. We're going to be doing a happy hour with some Sorarians. So if you're out there, get some free drinks. I think they're free drinks. Shouldn't have said that. But I'm going to be out there December. When am I flying out? I'm flying out the morning of the 14th to get there just in time to see both semifinal games and then staying for the final game. Best 52 and under. Isn't that like everybody? Best 52 and under, huh? That's my porn search. Scotty Barnes actually projects the best out of all of them. Scotty Barnes with the cap of 43 projects for 47.5. Şengün's at 46 projection. Harden at 46. Miller 45. Mobley 45. Towns 44. Bone 44. Cade 43. I'm taking the over on Cade. I think Cade's getting up to 50. Yeah, I want to see Micic and Miller cook tonight too. Rockets to win the NBA Cup. Not a bad take, man. Rockets have been good. Bain and Miller or Hartenstein and Turner? Bain and Miller. No, I said Mikey. Yeah, Olds. What did Kelsey get you for your birthday? Top Shot packs? I don't know, actually. I'll find out probably in a couple hours when I get home. Although, you know what? I'll show you what my my mom got me, which was a sick fucking gift. But hold on. Let's do a mental health check. But I'm just not going to do it, guys. And it feels good to not cave to the chat because I am the boss. Like I said earlier, I'm in charge today. I am in charge. You can't tell me what to do. So I actually wore this yesterday, but you probably couldn't see a lot of it. It's a sweater from this company called Local Hoops, and they've got like dope ass merch, even though this is not a sponsored post. And it's a great sweater. So thrilled. That's the only thing that I've opened so far. And then I'll get some more stuff a little bit later. All right, what do we got? Jordan Poole or Jalen Suggs? Give me Jordan Poole. Yo, Mike, happy birthday. Was Stigo on the Expo? Try saying that fast 3. All right, 3 times in a row? Is that like Beetlejuice, but for Pablo? All right. Wustigi, all right. Wustigio Nesplisko. Wustigo Nesplisko. That's the best I can do. What's 3 plus 29? Alan, suck a dick. It's 62, Alan. Who do you think will be the outright highest So Rare score tonight? I think we see some insane shit from Wemby. Wemby going against Plum Dog, I think we have a chance for him to absolutely cook tonight. So I like Wemby tonight. Although Giannis is probably the safer play, so is Jokic, but I like Wemby tonight. Do you think Vooch will eventually drop? What do you mean, like his Oh, like, do you think he'll, like, slow down a little bit because he's been on a heater lately? Yeah. I mean, I imagine they're gonna trade him, right? That's what has to be happening right now. There's no way Vooch is like right? They have to be trading Vooch. What are the Bulls doing? They gotta trade him. Yeah, it is my birthday today. Thank you. Thank you. Thoughts on Poole, Micic, Simons, Giannis? Yeah, man. No L's there. That's a great lineup. That's a great lineup. Here, let me remind people to do the giveaway, and then I'll get your I'll get to your question here in a second. But yeah, if you haven't done this, I'm 40. Go ahead and do that. So yeah, we were just looking at that yesterday, right? What is that? He projects for 17, cap of 15, a projection of 17. I would take Looney over him. I am very intrigued by Looney at this point. I am. Bucks and 4. There you go, Snoopaloop. Yeah, I'm just scared for when he eventually gets traded or cools down. Yeah, I mean, like, I would keep riding. I would keep pause. I would keep riding him for now because I don't think they're trading him before like the new year. So you got like another month of this, because there's been I don't even know where he would go that would make sense. Honestly, Vooch would make sense with Golden State. I like the idea of him being if it like Vooch came off the bench, but he's not. That's not going to happen. But I like the idea of him doing that. Yeah, there we go. Let me see what is my exposure looking like on the dog app tonight. We get a lot of I'm big on RJ Barrett tonight. Oh, I would take Doherty Raporti over Ochai Abaji. That's what I would do. Hey, listen, if you have sensitive ears, turn your volume down in 3, 2. There it is. There it is. The Door Report. How come all the Yugoslavian players are better than the entire America? Well, so you're do we get to it like the way you're including Yugoslavia? Do I get to include Canada, Mexico, Brazil? Do I get like Argentina? Do I get Manu Ginobili there? Can I do all of them? Yeah, I see. I like, but right, because he's somebody that could play next to Draymond. They're desperate for like consistent shooting, and it's still like size. I don't think they would do it. I don't think they would actually do it, but I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. You want the PJ? I'll give you a little fucking PJ. PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington. There we go. We love PJ Washington. All right, I'm gonna do a couple of pick'ems here while we have some time. While we have some time on the Underdog app, we're gonna do a couple of pick'ems. Yeah, dude, I love. Listen, I'm not like fighting you on this, man. I love Nikola Jokic. All right, I was a Nuggets fan before they won a title. I wasn't really a Nuggets fan. I was just like they were my team. They were my team, just like I not called, but I picked OKC before that too. All right, let's build a pick'em. Our guy Overzet sent us some fun stuff, so let's do this. We got some sliders on this one. Okay. How about this? I'm gonna have to put this into my phone too. But wait, yeah, I'm sharing the rate. All right, so he sent over a Goga double, a Jonas double. I actually kind of like this. I fuck with this. A Jonas double. So that's already 14x. And then they did a Brunson slider. The Brunson slider I don't really love though. What's his over? Oh, 24.5. Can we just go up? Let's do it. Brunson for 30 points. That's 10 to win 510. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it, guys. This is what we're doing here. This is, again, not financial advice. This is probably an L. So we got a Goga Batazzi double. This is fire. This is a fun one. Wait, did they take it off? Oh, no, there it is. Goga, Valanciunas. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but let me check with the chat before I hit enter. And then Brunson for 30. I mean, Brunson's kind of been balling a little bit lately. This is not the best matchup, but 10 to win 516. That's nice, right? Share it in the chat. I know I can't share it in the chat. I can't because I can't share it because I don't have I can't well, actually, you know what? I think I might be able to. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do it. I'll do it this way. I'll do it this way. I'll do it like this. Sorry. Underdog's like, "Oh, you're using a VPN," which I'm not. All right, hold on. I think I can share it like this though. Let's see if this will work. I think it will. All right, here we go. So this is a Goga double-double, a Jonas double-double, Jalen Brunson 29.5 points. Just drop that into the chat. And then let's do the one more. Our guy, Top Shot Common Man, said he liked the Bane over 2.5 3-pointers. I liked that call. Let's do Malik Monk over 24.5 points. That's a fun one. Malik Monk over. Wow, that's like really moving it up. Ready? I'll just show it to you guys too so you can see it. So this is what it looks like right now. Let's remove these. I'll share this link in the chat too. Don't worry, we get time. I'll get back to the so rare stuff. So we take Malik Monk. His line is 15.5. What if we get to over 25 points, right? That's 4.69x. And then next up, we've got Harden over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I don't think that's crazy. Oh, we brought that down. Interesting. We've got Shea over 24.5, Beasley over 20. What are they doing with this one? Beasley over 24.5 points, huh? So they brought this one way down. Interesting. And then Beasley. Why Beasley? This is crazy. This is 7x. Why do they think Beasley's going up? Or is this must be because of guards? Wow. 10 to win 16-20. This is fucking crazy. All right, we're doing it though. Beasley, 24.5 is crazy from Beasley. And then the other one was I didn't do Harden, I don't think, on this one. So let me just do that. I don't know why we just don't do 38.5, but okay. Oh wait, I don't even need to add this one. What are we at right here? This is already all right. No, so all right. We're just doing because we had Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane over 2.5 threes. Malik Monk over 24.5. Beasley over 24.5. This is crazy. Same thing. I'll share this into the link. This is 10 to win 1,500. This is stupid. You guys shouldn't be doing this. You guys shouldn't be doing this. But it's 10 to win 1,500. That is fucking wild. All right, hold on. Why won't it? Hold on 1 second. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, I know what I'll do. Sorry, 1 second, guys. I'll share this link, and then I promise. Robert's asking a question that I don't think even if I had the answer, I could answer. I'd get in trouble. So I'm not going to answer it, but if somebody knows. All right, hold on. Let me refresh this. And then I think, okay, sharing this link right now. This is the other one we just did. Again, this is crazy. This is a crazy one. 10 to win 1,500 is sick, though. I would take. Oh, Grady Dick is out. There we go. I honestly, I think I lean. You know what we can do instead of looking at projections, right? So let's look at this. So you ask Brandon Miller or RJ, right? So Brandon Miller, his line is 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. RJ's, there's no RJ Barrett line. I wonder if that because Grady Dick just got ruled out. I would actually lean RJ. I would lean RJ on that one. I would lean RJ. Let me see. Because the payout isn't very good with the flex. That's why I don't typically do it, because the payout sucks. It's not a good payout. And so you're actually like better off. I don't know. None of this is financial advice, but I feel like you're better off doing the straight bets than you are the flex. It just like nukes your ability. Might as well. That's right. Might as well. What else we got here? Grady Dick is out, huh? No dick. Soft dicks tonight. Hey guys, you want to know fun thing? As the hashtag is I'm a man, I'm 40. We joined a 40 and up basketball league that starts next week, 2 weeks. So get ready. Get ready for some updates on that, whether you want them or not. That's what's going to be happening. All right, no balls, no glory. You're absolutely right. Fox, Caleb Martin, or Tyus Jones, John Collins. Fox, Caleb Martin, for sure. Fox, Caleb Martin. I'm a little bit nervous. I know John Collins and Lauri Markkanen project okay tonight. I don't love that matchup against the Thunder. I just don't. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Um, I mean, up to you, but I think that would be my lean anyways. That would be my lean tonight. Also, we are up to 87 entrants. Love to see that. Did we get to 2910? No, still 2909. So make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel. We'll hang for like another 10 minutes or so. Ben Simmons live game over 40 highlights. Yeah, there you go, dude. Get ready. The fucking jumper's going to be wet. Brandon Miller scored 30 points tonight. I don't hate that. I don't hate Brandon Miller. I don't listen, projections hated Brandon Miller today, and it makes me nervous, but I played a lot of underdog tonight, and I have a lot of Brandon Miller. My most popular guys, again, this is on underdog. It's not like a same 1-to-1 thing here. But my most owned guys, Cade Cunningham, Brandon Miller, Miles Turner, RJ Barrett, all north of 30%. I somehow ran super hot, though. Again, this doesn't include the late games. It's just up until the 9 p.m. Eastern game. But I have somehow 25% Giannis. Best 21 and under. Really, Reese? Okay, Reese. I like to make sure that they can go to the bar in America. All right, 21 and under. You fucking creep. Here we go. Let's look at the best one. I think it's probably gonna be Micic projects for 22. Then you have Brandon Pajemski. It's going to be Pajemski. Pajemski projects for 27 right now. I actually think that's going to get a boost once if they ever update that. It hasn't been updated in a while, but Pajemski gets a nice boost here with no Draymond Green, just is going to be out there a little bit more. Some other guys, Trace Jackson Davis, similarly to Pajemski, he gets a boost. And then Saloon, Tim Hardaway Jr. So there's some guys for you. There's some guys. Reese, how old are you, though? How old are you, Reese? Also, Alan, I love that you only capitalized his first name and not his second, like his last name. You know, what are we doing? Reese, how old? You're 22, Reese? Oh, Reese, you're young. You're full of life. You could probably still do it 3 times in a night if you needed to, you know? That's what a time to be alive, Reese. So much room in front of you, you know? Good for you. What else? You got anything else for me here? I got a few more minutes. Jacob's 24? Jacob, how are you 24 but wearing a suit in your avatar? I didn't even own a suit until I was 39. That's not true. That's not true. Look at Jacob and Reese. Youngins. You have kids older than Reese. Let's go, JT. Look at those doggos, JT. I like those. Lutix, you are not 12. You are not 12. I've seen some of the stuff you've written in the chat. You are not 12. You are not 12. What else we got? 20 bomb. Robert's 20. Yo, man, some young bitches up in here. Don't tell Giddy. All right, we got to stop with the Giddy jokes. All right, hold on. It looks like we just got an update here. Not a ton of new info. I would disagree, sir. Hold on. Let me just do a quick refresh here of the projections. I want to see. So the biggest updates here from a value perspective, Pajemski, no, he still has the same projection. Interesting. He must have already had Draymond out. Yeah, no real news here with the update. So there you go. You didn't really miss anything. So there you go, boys and girls. What else you got? Anything else? Anything else for you, big dog? Hold on, I'm sharing this quickly. Where's the chat? Sorry, lost my spot here. 8. Will, you're 18, Will? Oh, Nick Gaming's 10. There we go. 35. Tell me something about. All right, relax, Boston, Sean. Unless you're talking about Brooklyn Nets, David Duke. You're gonna be staying at a Christmas hotel on Sunday, December 4th. Don't think we can link up. No, I won't be. I don't think I'll be going to SoCal this time around. Although maybe around New Year's. Maybe around New Year's though. Get all your moms to subscribe. Yeah, you got to get these numbers up. Get these numbers up. Yeah. Wait, no, he's still around. That Ian, our guy Ian, he wasn't 12. Ian was 16 or 17, right? From Ireland. Like six. He was like 6'4". Played the 4, I think, on his high school team. But I do remember that. He's still around. I think he's actually in playback more than he's on the YouTube streams. I think he's focusing on the soccer side of So Rare. Yeah, I'll let you know consigliere. I don't know. I don't know yet. We're still trying to figure it out. We had some life switcheroos here in the last couple of weeks, so we're reconfiguring our schedule here. Are you serious, David Duke? I don't know much about David Duke. I thought you were I couldn't tell if you were making a joke about our bad past. Well, you're 17, Windy City Assassin? 17 and a Derrick Rose avatar? I'm trying to think. How old were you when Derrick Rose was good? No, you don't know. Apologies. Wait, DJ Local in the chat. Let's go. Can we just look at Mike getting buckets? Dude, always, man. Hopefully we get some new content soon around that. I'm going to buy one of those devices that I can like sync with my phone. If I put it on a tripod, the phone will follow me camera-wise. We're going to make some content. You got me on 24, but I use my grandma's card. There we go. Dude, shout out Grams. Shout out Grams. Derrick Rose got you in a basketball. That's nice. That's nice. I like it. Man, RJ Barrett, win me the most money tonight. Win me the most money. All right, here we go. Get the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. There you go. All right. It's good. I'm actually going to write this down right now. Hold on. What is it called? DJ Osmo Pocket 3. All right. Action camera. Okay, but it's $500. I need to get more people to watch my stuff, I think, first. Although this is pretty sick. That's a good rec. This is pretty sick. I think I am going to get that. Yeah, there you go. That's the right answer. That's the right answer, Reese. All right, real quick. So we're going to be back on Friday. I think our guy Worldwide Wob will be joining us there. Yeah, I was DJ Local. I literally was just doing that math right there. I literally was just like, well, it's a business expense, baby. It's a write-off. Shout out Seinfeld. But yeah, the NBA Bit's back tomorrow. So 9 a.m., come hang out. 89 Cavs are back tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, both on our other channel. And then on Friday, again, the NBA Bit, but then we'll also have Live Before Lock with Worldwide Wob. And you're right. We should get So Rare. I'll talk to our guy, John. If you win this thing, shoot me a DM at Mike Zakarian. Weisberg letting us know we got play back tomorrow. Love to see that. Mark Williams, let's go, baby. We're fucking back. Mark Williams. Let's go, Mark Williams. Mark Williams is back. With Tesla joining as soon as you turn 40, so you're the youngest. That's what we do, baby. That's what we do. I'm not going to play with these fucking young kids. All right, let's go. Let's do this giveaway. If you win, hit me up. Hit me up, baby. All right, winner, chicken dinner. Everybody who has won something should have received an award already. Thank you, Tesla. I appreciate it, man. Let's see. Wow, Dro Gaming, J-Ro Gaming. I pronounce it as like Drew Holiday Gaming. J-Ro Gaming, big dubs, J-Ro. J-Ro, are you new to the channel too? Love that shit. Reese, keep that to yourself. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate all the love today. Good luck with your Emirates Cup lineups. We'll see you NBA Bit. Everybody, do you want to give me a birthday present? Show up to the NBA Bit tomorrow, 9 a.m. Good luck. We out ski.